Well, joining me now from North Carolina in the United States is sex education video blogger Laci Green, who's been speaking out about the lack of control over posts on the internet. And obviously what's really striking about this is that young women are going online and making these allegations and identifying themselves in some cases. It isn't going through the police and the usual channels, where actually it's normally very hard to get victims of abuse to identify themselves.
Yes, that's true. A lot of people are going online, but I don't think that's everyone. I think some people are actually planning to file reports and press charges, and that's in process. But I think that a lot of people are scared. These are very powerful people. Sam Pepper has 2.5 million fans. And when people have spoken out in the past, they've been bullied in silence so that they feel scared to say something. So it really is a very daunting thing to come forward when the person that's violated you is famous.
Without going into any individual cases, why do you think this is happening? I mean, is this a relatively old-fashioned phenomenon of fans of people who are like rock stars now on YouTube being taken advantage of?
Yeah, I think it is an old school phenomenon on a new platform. YouTube is kind of unique in the sense that it allows fans to connect to people that they really idolize in very intimate ways. You know, you're meeting these people at meetups and at conferences, festivals, you're talking to them online on Facebook. And so I think that opens up the platform to a lot of shady behavior, basically, an environment where it makes it easy for predators to take advantage of these adoring fans who are just so excited to have their attention.
Can anything be done about it? Who should be policing them? I mean, there are big companies behind some of these stars as well, aren't there?
There are, and I think those companies need to really think twice about who they're supporting. And I also think, going forward through the legal system helps, but as we know time and time again, often victims of sexual violence do not get justice through the legal system. I really think also the community needs to come together and say something when they see this kind of stuff happening. People are really scared to say something about it. It's their friends, it's their coworkers, it's people they idolize. There's a lot of power dynamics at play. But I want it to be known, and I want people to not be afraid to say that this is not something we tolerate. This is not what the YouTube community stands for. And this is not going to pass. This is not going to fly in our community.
I mean, what's really scary, I mean, particularly for parents, is the idea of people you're seeing on YouTube actually meeting up in real life. I mean, that's got to be something that can be, there can be education about that, can't there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think there can be education, particularly for creators, like how to engage with fans, what's appropriate and what's not, because the fans are often very young. We're talking about, 12, 13 years old sometimes. But also, I think parents should be having these conversations about good touch, bad touch, and the power dynamics that exist between them and the people that they're meeting and what's appropriate and what's not.
Laci Green, thanks very much.